Now, I got this question the other day from one of my listeners, and they had asked me, is self-publishing a scam? Is it something that I am actually going to make money from, or is it only a few people at the top who are actually making money and everybody else is just being ripped off? So it's a legitimate question, and I can understand why. Now, if you've maybe come into self-publishing yourself, maybe if you've already been a writer and you have been maybe trying to get traditionally published, you probably are well aware of self-publishing and how it's grown over the years yourself. You probably know about its kind of emergence and the Kindle store and all that. But if maybe you've come upon self-publishing through somebody who has been in internet marketing, who has created this Kindle course or created this, retire in 60 days on, 2-page Kindle books, you've probably, if you've come through it that way, I can understand why you would feel that it's it's a rip-off, or it's a scam, because a lot of those courses unfortunately will give you the kind of give you the easiest route, or give us some route that they have done, that might have worked maybe for 10 seconds in the Kindle store and made them maybe $1,000 in one day, and then you'll find that on the headline of their sales letter, how I made $1,000 in one day in the Kindle store. And as things have been evolving in self-publishing, there is some things you used to get away with on websites like the Amazon Kindle store or Smashwords or something like that. They probably would have worked and would have made you a lot of sales. Even in the last couple of years, Amazon has got a very strict in some of the guidelines and some of the things that people used to get away with and used to make a fortune on. And unfortunately, it led to the Amazon store filled with poor quality books, and it was putting people off buying self-published books because of it. So thankfully they have cleaned up the store, or made the guidelines a lot more stricter, and because of that the quality of the books has got better, or the quality of the books that has gone to the top are the kind of the ones that should be up there, and not something that is 10 pages of crap that was written by somebody who can't speak English, and it has more images in it than text, and it's a complete just rip-off. But so I can understand if you've come through or come into self-publishing that way, I can totally understand how you would see that self-publishing, it probably seems like a scam. Now, as I said, because things are changing in all these stores, that technique that person has probably tried to teach you in that course probably worked for 10 minutes 6 months ago. They made money on it, and they are just kind of rehashing that knowledge over and over again, when right now that knowledge is probably outdated, doesn't work, and they don't tell you that maybe the next day they only made $5, or that their earnings from their Kindle books now is next to zilch. But they had that one magic moment when they made $1,000, and because of that you should spend $500 to find out how they did it in one day. And then when you do try out that technique and it doesn't work for you, straight away you're thinking, well, self-publishing is a scam. It's a rip-off. I've been ripped off by buying this course because I've learned nothing from it, and it's been totally useless. So, as I said, if you do come maybe from the traditional route, you're already a writer, and you've seen self-publishing emerging, it probably seems that it seems like something that is worthwhile. But if you have come through it, as I said, from the internet marketing side, where you've bought one of those courses, I can totally understand how it's a rip-off. Now, when it comes to self-publishing, a lot of the reasons people don't make money from self-publishing the books is, well, there's actually probably a couple of, I could probably do a whole series of videos on it. But one of the big reasons is that people think that once they write a book, or once they create maybe a low content book, put it up in the Amazon Kindle store, everybody is going to come running to it and buy it. You might think that you have created the best colouring book that's ever been created on dinosaurs, but the market might have other ideas. They don't know you, they don't trust you. There's probably 1,000 other people who are selling colouring books in the Amazon store with dinosaurs in them. So what are you doing to stand out from it? Now, as I said, the majority of people are too lazy to do anything. They do the minimum amount of work and they'll expect the maximum amount of results. So because of that, then they'll throw a book up. They might even make one sale in 6 months, and then they'll say this here is a scam, it's a rip-off. Whereas if they had got that colouring book, and if they had to maybe made a series of it, because at the end of the day you're never going to retire on one book. I don't care what it is. I don't care if it's a fiction book that's selling really, really well for you right now. That is going to be a flash in the pan, and 6 months from now it's going to fall back down the charts eventually. So you need to keep putting out new content. You need to do things in series. So in that case, in that person's case, I wouldn't just be relying on a colouring book on dinosaurs. I would be creating another one, maybe in cars, or policemen or something like that, and have a whole series of them, because the more books you have out there, the better. But as I said, the majority of people aren't willing to do the work. They think they can get away on doing the least amount of work and get the maximum results from it. So they're wondering then why they're not actually making money with that one colouring book. So that's something you need to think about. You need to put some effort in. You need to make people aware of what you do. Again, majority of people won't do that. They won't give it maybe some of those images away free on social media. They'll never stand up on social media and say, here, I'm the person that creates colouring books. And then because nobody knows them, nobody's buying the books. And then when it comes to maybe an investment in their business, if they want to do well in the Amazon store, yes, it used to be great years ago where you could just throw a book out, and because the numbers were so low, everybody would be all over your book. But as I said, nowadays there aren't many niches that are really empty. You've got to stand out, or you've got to put some investment into your book. So that's going to involve maybe buying some Amazon ads, or maybe Facebook ads, or something like that, and driving to that book to get more sales, to get it back up in the ranking, and then Amazon usually kicks in with their algorithm then and will help you sell extra books because it looks like it's selling well. But as I said, the majority of people are too lazy to put the effort in, too lazy to to make people aware of their books, and again, it's cheapskates, just not willing to invest some money in the promotion. And because of that, then that one book that they have created is just lying there in the Amazon store, and it's never going to make sales from. And then they give out and then say, self-publishing is a scam, it's a rip-off, and they jump on to the next thing that some guru or some expert says is the next best thing to get on. So all of a sudden they leave the Amazon Kindle store and they go around to TikTok or something like that, because that is the next best thing to go to. So as I said, there is probably, if you have come to self-publishing through some kind of internet marketing course, yes, I can totally understand how you could see that self-publishing is a scam. But there are some good places to go to. I'll name my own site as one of the best ones out there. That's Writecom, that's WRITECOME.com, and you'll find a lot of great content on it. Not only book creation, but I've got some content on and video courses on book promotion, all those different things that need to go into your book doing well. Because as I said, when you self-publish a book, that really is the beginning of your journey. If you're not willing to create a series of books or create more books, if you're not willing to stand up and say, hey everybody, I make colouring books, look at me, they're over here, here's a sample of what they're like. If you're not willing to put some money into it, or you're not willing to buy some ads to promote it, well, as I said, you are kind of wasting your time. So as I said, you will find a lot of those great courses over on the Writecom site, and if you want to find them, if you come over to WRITECOME.com, and you'll see that self-publishing is far from a scam if you go through the content I have over there. So I hope I answered that question for you, or give you maybe some clarity on why you might think that it is a scam. But as always, if you do have any questions, or you'd like me to create a video something like this one here, don't hesitate to reach out to barryjmcdonald@gmail.com and let me know what you thought, or ask a question and I will put it into a video like the one here. So as always, thanks for sharing your time again today. Take care and have a great day. Bye bye.